Dispatcher, 911. What's your emergency? Emily Langley, slowly, eerily calm. My husband, he's gone. I woke up and he's just not here. Dispatcher, ma'am, can you give me your address? Emily Langley, 42 Maple Drive, please, hurry. Welcome to Dead Air, where shadows whisper secrets. This is the Vanishing Act. Picture a quiet, wealthy town, the kind where nothing bad ever happens. Until it does. That 911 call came in at 6:47 a.m. on a foggy October morning. Emily Langley's voice was steady, too steady. Her husband, Robert, was missing, and Detective James Holloway was about to walk into a case that would unravel everything he thought he knew. Holloway, Mrs. Langley, tell me about last night. Emily, Robert came home late, around 9. We had dinner, watched some TV. Then he went to bed. I stayed up reading. This morning, his side of the bed was cold. Holloway, any sign he left? Clothes missing, car gone. Emily, no. His keys, wallet, phone, all still here. It's like he just walked into the mist. The house was pristine. No broken locks, no scuff marks. Robert Langley, 42, a respected businessman, had vanished from his own home. Holloway felt it in his gut. Something was wrong. Emily's eyes were dry, her hands steady. Grief or guilt, he couldn't tell. Yet. Next stop, Robert's office. His business partner, Victor Grayson, was waiting, fidgeting. Victor, he was fine yesterday, a bit jumpy maybe. Kept checking his phone. Said he had a late meeting. Holloway, with who? Victor, didn't say. Robert's been secretive lately. I figured it was a big deal closing. Holloway scribbled that down. Secretive. The town buzzed with whispers, but no leads. Then a neighbor, Mrs. Jenkins, shuffled up to the station, her voice trembling. Mrs. Jenkins, it was midnight. I heard a bang, thought it was thunder, but it wasn't raining. A gunshot? Holloway's pulse quickened. He sent a team to scour the woods near Maple Drive, and 2 days later they found him. Robert Langley, sprawled under an oak, a bullet hole in his chest. Blood soaked the leaves, his eyes wide open. Holloway, damn it, this just got messy. The bullet came from an unregistered gun, untraceable. But Holloway dug deeper. Robert's laptop held encrypted files, and when the techs cracked them, Holloway froze. Emails, bank records, proof Robert was digging into corruption at City Hall. Names popped up, including Councilman David Holloway, James's own brother. Holloway, what were you into, Robert? He should have recused himself, but he didn't. He interviewed Emily again, probing. Holloway, did Robert ever mention City Hall or my brother? Emily, he said something big was coming, that he'd fix things. I didn't ask. I should have. Her voice cracked, genuine this time. Holloway's mind raced. Had Robert confronted David, threatened to blow the whistle? David had power, money, a temper. But murder? Holloway pushed the thought aside until the next clue. A burner phone in Robert's desk. One number called repeatedly. Holloway dialed it, and his brother answered. David. James, why are you calling this line? Holloway. Found it in Robert Langley's things. Care to explain? David. He was nosing around, asking questions. I told him to back off. That's all. Holloway hung up, his hands shaking. David was lying. He could hear it. But why? He went to the crime scene again, alone. The woods were silent, too silent. Then he saw it, a glint in the dirt, a cufflink, engraved D.H., his brother's. Holloway. No, it can't be. He pocketed it, evidence, or a lifeline. He didn't know anymore. Back home, he stared at his bank account, overdrawn. A voicemail blinked. David's voice, low and urgent from 3 days ago. David, James, I need your help. Langley's a problem. Meet me tonight. Memory hit like a freight train. That night, he'd met David at the edge of town. Robert was there, pleading. David shoved a gun into Holloway's hand. Do it or we're both finished. Holloway had aimed, fired, watched Robert crumple. David took the body, staged the disappearance. Holloway thought he'd buried it, until now. Emily Langley wasn't done either. She found a USB, Robert's voice recorded days before. Robert, if I'm gone, James Holloway knows why. He's in too deep. With David. She called Holloway, her tone ice cold. Emily, meet me. Now I know what you did. At her house, she held the USB, a recorder running in her pocket. Emily, you killed him, didn't you? Holloway, I had to. David said he'd ruin me. My family? Everything. Robert wouldn't stop digging. Emily, he trusted you, and you shot him. Holloway lunged, but the door burst open. Cops swarmed. Emily had tipped them off. Handcuffs clicked. His career, his life, gone. David was arrested too. The corruption unraveled. Holloway confessed in court. A broken man. Emily stood silent, the widow who outsmarted them all. You've been listening to Dead Air, a not true crime production. See you next time.